Diagnosis according to Gini imbalances. Accumulation of fluids. If there is a disturbance of the lung, spleen, or kidneys functions with respect to the transformation and especially the transportation of fluids, these will stagnate and accumulate in the body. This will correspond to a condition of edema in Western medicine. Accumulation of fluids can also occur when there is qi stagnation. This will be because qi does not move the fluids, which will cause them to stagnate, creating dampness and phlegm, which in themselves can block the movement of fluids. If the condition is due to a disorder of the lung, there will most often be edema in the face and the upper part of the body. This condition is often acute and will usually be due to an invasion of exogenous qi. Spleen yang shu can result in edema accumulating in the middle of the body and in the limbs. Kidney yang shu can manifest with edema that both kidney yang shu and spleen yang shu edema will be chronic conditions. One way to distinguish whether the edema is due to a shu condition of the lung, spleen, or kidney, and edema that is due to qi stagnation or damp is by pressing a finger down into the area where there is edema. If the edema has arisen because of a kidney, spleen, or lung shu imbalance, an imprint of the finger will remain after the pressure is released. Etiology. This condition arises when there is a disturbance in the transportation and transformation of fluids in the body. Acute edema is usually seen when the lungs' function of spreading fluids is disrupted by the exogenous qi. More chronic conditions of edema usually arise from spleen and/or kidney yang shu, qi stagnation, or phlegm dampness condition. For a description of the etiology of these patterns, please see the relevant parts of section 6 and 8, where these patterns are discussed. Symptoms and signs. Edema. The tongue will be swollen and wet. The pulse will be slippery. Key symptoms: edema. The treatment principle would be to drain the fluids. The acupuncture points we choose from Ren 9, spleen 6, spleen 9, and urinary bladder 22. If there's invasion of exogenous qi in the lung, add gallbladder 20, lung 7, Li4, and Li6. If there's spleen yang shu, add spleen 3 and stomach 36. If there's kidney yang shu, add kidney 7 and do 4. If there is qi stagnation, add liver 3 and Li4. If there's phlegm and damp stagnation, add stomach 40. Needling technique would be to drain Ren 9, spleen 6, spleen 9, lung 9, Li4, GB20, and upper urinary bladder 22. Tonify the remaining points. Moxa is recommended on spleen 3, stomach 36, kidney 7, and do 4. Explanation is Ren 9, spleen 6, spleen 9, and urinary bladder 22 drain fluids and dampness. GB20, lung 7, Li4, and Li6 expel exogenous qi, and regulate the water passages. Spleen 3 and stomach 36 tonify spleen yang. Kidney 7 and do 4 tonify kidney yang. Liver 3 and Li4 disperse stagnant qi. Stomach 40 transforms phlegm. The relevant advice would be, this will depend on the underlying pattern of your imbalance. Please see the appropriate sections for advice. The accumulation of fluids can be caused by the following patterns of imbalances: invasion of qi, lung qi shu, spleen yang shu, kidney yang shu, qi stagnation, dampness. Accumulation of fluid can also result in the following patterns of imbalances: spleen yang shu, kidney yang shu, dampness, phlegm. Thank you for your attention.